Welcome back to another 13 days of Christmas. We are once again lit by the virtual fire, which is making us super orange.
Oompa loompa.
Color of the tree is not helping. There we go.
Still oompa loompa.
Katie's got the mystery box. What are we having tonight?
We are having this bag.
Mmm.
There's not much left in here.
This is the holiday blend. It's sort of a mystery from the West Virginia Smoke Shop. This was a bonus gift from them. I ordered some blends recently. I was trying to get the Sutliff Mocha strips, and they were sold out. And so the gentleman at the West Virginia Smoke Shop, in lieu of my disappointment, offered me to replace ounce for ounce with anything else he had. So we got Katie some proper English.
Oh, that's right.
And this was included with the package. This is their holiday blend. There's nothing to look up. There's no knowing what's in it. You are just to enjoy it.
That was awful nice of them.
It really was. They were actually a pleasure to deal with. Smells nice. It's definitely an aromatic. We have smoked more aromatics during this than we have all year long.
No. 100 Blends was this year.
No, that's true. Oh, wow, how soon I forget about that. Tonight's poem is Before Christmas by Landis Everson. Almost. The first reindeer shipped north by boxcar from Lapland. But a toy model got there first. A dwarf invented reindeer on his own. He was Santa's favorite. He hadn't known they already existed. The discouraged dwarf was close to taking his life. But Santa showed up, encircled by snow. He said, "I will use the real reindeer for my sled. Always in yoke to your original invention." That night, the gears that turned the pole stopped and begun to turn the other way. So it be so. My love is a toy model waiting for a reindeer to carry me. I don't entirely understand the purpose that they were driving at, except for that a dwarf thought he invented reindeer, and Santa made fun of him. That's what I got from that. And then somewhere involved was a toy model.
Huh.
I don't know.
Interesting choice. What made you choose that one?
I started choosing at random a while ago.
Ah.
Something I do know about this blend that we're smoking right now is you can't buy it. You only get it by placing an order with them, and then it is included with your order, which is fantastic. What are you looking up?
This author. I think this was written in 1955. The author was born in 1926. None of that makes any kind of sense.
That story? No.
Yeah, at all. The pole turned the other way. What?
I don't know. The fire we have on the TV tonight has the room flickering a little closer to what it would be like if we were really lit by a fire. Much more realistic. I won't be able to give you any notes on what this tastes like. You'll have to count on Katie for that.
These other poems are freaking weird word salad, too. Alright. Curiosities.
Has it killed the cat?
Yeah.
Was that a worthwhile use of your time?
I needed something more. I needed something. Now I want to find some sort of like explanation for that somewhere, because it was published in a compilation of short stories and poems and stuff. So maybe there's some sort of thing on it somewhere.
There's a lot of poems that get published in compilations. My poetry has been published in compilations.
That is true. Anybody's got any insight into what any of that means.
Yeah.
Like, it's... My brain's not grasping. But it would like to.
I have a love for poetry, and I cannot understand the imagery there.
Mm-mm. I do like the idea of dwarfs with Santa, though.
Yeah. I also like the idea of Santa being a jerk. Instead of your
Krampus.
instead of your reindeer, we're going to take the real ones. So are the ones you made up in your head. Makes me feel more like I could be Santa. Let me clarify that.
Okay.
I got an idea for a vehicle. Just sit back and listen. There's going to be 4 wheels. And then those are going to be driven by a motor. And that motor is going to run on liquefied dinosaurs. It's going to be my own unique invention. Or you could just go drive the car that exists.
Yeah, that was the only part of that that made any sense.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing that poem right now. A grandiose, sideways paraphrasing, but I am paraphrasing the parts of that poem that made any sense. Because they by themselves don't make any sense. But I'm not here to criticize, I just really want to understand.
I'm gonna let it stay on fire.
Really, it's too bad the camera doesn't pick this up, but the camera is shrouded in a cloud of smoke right now. So, do you have a Christmas thought for us tonight?
I never get done everything that I imagine I want to do between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I even kept that in mind and kept the list considerably shorter this year than previous years, and it still didn't happen.
I think that's more or less a symptom of your ADHD. I think they call that time blindness.
Hmm.
Do you have a Christmas thought?
Want more time for Christmas activities. We haven't made the cocoa ornaments yet.
Start sooner.
I don't start Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
You're not going to get any more time.
Well, my solution I came up with, I was talking to Littles about was, it's okay that we don't have this stuff done before Christmas, and we don't have to spend all day Christmas cramming this in. We can do stuff in the weeks after Christmas, and they still be fun winter activities. That's my solution this year. I'm giving myself the grace to, it's okay that they're not done by the day. We have more things to do after. Because it's not like we pack all this up right after. It usually stays up till the middle of January.
True.
So why not extend it that way instead of trying to cram more in? I'm pleased with that solution. I think it'll work. We don't stop drinking hot cocoa just because Christmas is past.
Do you want another possible solution to get you more time to celebrate Christmas?
I can't afford cocaine.
Quit your job.
I can't afford any fun.
Yeah. But you'd have more time.
I would. I don't think I'd know what to do with that much time.
Sure you do. You'd craft.
I would. My plants would be happier. They'll feel mighty peckish.
What do you think of these flavors? Can you tell what they are? Because I can't.
Almost like a cinnamon. Like, I haven't had one so far that's had as close of like a cinnamon kind of a taste. Definitely some whiskey or some bourbon.
Cider, perhaps?
Yeah, that might be like an appley type of taste with it. Because it's not quite fruity, but it is
No.
sweet.
It is sweet. I'd be curious to know what tobaccos they started with.
Right? It's not harsh. It's not like super bold. It's more of a medium. Not like a mellow, not a light, but more of like a medium. Not as rich as Cavendish. Nowhere near as light as the Virginia we were smoking the other night. Last week. A few nights ago. What was that Virginia? That really light one.
The honeydew?
Yes.
That was a couple days ago. Yeah, it feels like they started with something like that and then started possibly apple cider. Because maybe apple cider and apple cider vinegar. Because that would keep it humidified. That would keep it this moist, because it's pretty moist.
Hmm.
We're almost to Christmas.
Indeed.
Then you guys won't see our faces polluting your screens anymore.
or
Well,
whatever.
not as frequently.
I miss sitting outside and smoking. It's too cold.
Remember last year when that's what I did?
Hmm.
It was very cold. I'd go sit by myself outside.
That didn't even last a week.
Yes, it did.
Not 2 then. Not very long.
Month and a half before you were willing to let me try in the house and see if it stuck around.
I don't think it was quite that long. Because I remember you being cold and right away, like, well, I don't want to be that cold.
There was many a night I chose not to.
Hmm.
And now I don't have to make that choice, and I thank you for it.
Well, me too. Because I wouldn't be smoking this much. It's too cold.
Yeah, I imagine. And based on the amount, it'd probably still be just blood red moon every day.
I'm a pansy with the cold. I don't like it. I'm doing stuff. In the cold, it's not so bad. Or if it's snowing, it's worth it. I don't like to just sit out in the cold.
The filters make a difference.
Yes.
At least for my peace of mind. Like, you ever gone to help someone move who's a smoker or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
You move the pictures, and there's a ring of smoke like that's soaked into the walls.
I've had apartments where previous tenants were smokers, and you could tell, especially in the bathroom, the crappy paint job. Like all of the yellow like leached out through the paint and like ran down the walls.
That's a lot of smoking.
Yeah. That was gross.
But with all your plants in here, they seem to thrive on this.
Mm. Perhaps. We'll see how some of them do with the cold. A couple of them are new from the summer, so this will be their first winter. We'll see if they die or not. Time will tell.
Mm. You know what we know what we're gonna do right now?
What?
We're gonna show these folks our fire. 1 second. Now you guys can watch the fire while we talk.
Someday we'll have a fireplace in our place.
Yes, someday. But for now, this is what we have.
That'll do.
It better. I know I just switched you guys around, but I don't think we have much more to discuss.
Don't think so.
So,
Running out of Christmassy topics.
I wish you a good night and a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.